situation. Okay, listen, the Supreme Court needs to address this situation. We got Bill Gates walking around with no aura. He represents the whole United States of America, the richest man in the world with no money spread. What we're talking about here is this. A legislation bill passed that each American has to have a certain amount. Why do you keep walking around? A certain amount of aura, okay? So I wrote the law myself. It goes like this. It's a federal law that you have to have aura, a certain amount, whatever, 10%. But if you do not, the freak tax will be applied to you. Now, the freak tax works like this. If you have no aura, it's 10%. Now, if you go next year and you still have no aura, it's going to be 20%. You might want to get your act together and get some aura going. This is what brought this on. The United States is losing aura across the world because Bill Gates still owes a bill in Biloxi, Mississippi at the Jack in the Box. Now, I drove through Biloxi, and we stopped in there, and they said something about Bill. I thought they were talking about, my check. And they're all, Bill owes us $12. I go, no, mine's 14. They're all, no, Bill. I go, not Bill Gates. And they're all, yeah. And Gwandale was going to pay it. I go, no, Bill take care of it. And I called him up. I said, Bill, you got to go to Biloxi and take care of that bill. Okay, the Supreme Court needs to... I know I owe you 6 or 7 months rent, okay? But the Olympics are coming here next year, okay? I took Freak Bob's Maybach. I sold it at the flea market. Don't tell anybody. I took that money with my 30 bucks, threw it into this, and I borrowed like $10,000 from Michael Phelps when I was down there. This is the prototype of the U.S. Olympic medal. I'm gonna give you 2 of these and that should cover my rent for 2 years. Dude, Michael Phelps himself approved this, okay? He said when he put this on, he put it on for me, he goes, this is aura, just like that, straight. Look, little bro, 2028's right around the corner. And I'm about to throw my hat in the ring. And if I do, every cabinet member is gonna get one of these. My goal is to cut military spending and get every American one of these. Let me tell you, I don't think we need 21 aircraft carriers if the planes can fly all around the world. We got 6 or 7 extra aircraft carriers. Those are 5,000 people. That's 35,000 people, as many as live in one of the small towns, man. We can cut that, we can make a lot of these. Okay, watch, if you are in aura debt, you put this on, scratch that off and press the delete button because you are aura mac. I know I owe you. To be a brain rot lawyer, you have to be fluent in 6 or 7 languages. So what did I do? I went to Harvard to take Freak Bob's legendary Spanish class. He's my friend, I'm gonna get this. And I turned in a thesis on Quandale Dingle versus, quantum physics, and he gave me a 0. He detected immediately it was AI. After he detected that my thesis was AI, he reported me to the school board and regents, tries to get me kicked out of Harvard. This is my best friend. Okay, let me remind you, dude, this is Freak Bob, my freak. My Robert, okay, doing this to me. So I'm thinking, I've got to redeem myself in his classroom, and I come across this app. It's called Stealth AI. Now, what this app does is it humanizes your essays written by AI. I know you got no motion, so scoot over here. I'm going to give you some motion. We're going to go to Stealth AI. So what you do is you put the words in, okay, write an essay about John Pork, okay? That's going to be my essay. There we go. It's thinking. Boom, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Look at that. Man, I could learn more about John Pork on that. Look at that. It makes you look like you're like Stephen Jobs. To be a brain rot lawyer.